Our soul, our spirit needs a channel for its expression. And if it doesn't have a channel for this expression, there's a density that can set in that feels very familiar for many of us. I think for all of us really. For most of our lives, we've been living a very, very tiny little version of what our soul is, of what our soul has come to say, of what our soul has come to express in the world. Our soul needs a channel, an outlet for its medicine in order to feel itself and to feel part of the whole. I notice in myself, if I'm not allowing my true voice to be heard, to be expressed, I can slip into a space, a mental state that is not very aligned or supportive or healthy. As soon as I land into presence and align with something that helps the spirit to move through, for instance, singing freely, dancing freely, I'm back. The frequency rises, the vision is wider, the voice is dropped, the experience of being alive is infinitely more pleasurable and wholesome. We're all needed to be in our wholeness, to be in our soulness. Life needs us to be in this now. This transition that we're all a part of, that's occurring on the planet, it's not a given that we're gonna make it, in a sense. Each one of us needs to play our part, to stand up in our role. And yes, it's challenging. It is challenging because the forces that want to pull us out of that, or are quite carefully designed to keep a cap on the natural expression of the soul. They are strong, and they are, in a way, getting stronger. But luckily, those of us that are ready, those of us that know, even if it's just a tiny little whisper, that know our true voice, the more we take the steps, the more we step forward, and even in the face of fear, even in the face of great resistance, even in the face of, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, we do it anyway, the ripples of that are enormous. They are enormous. And I see this so palpably in the women's circles. And I see it so palpably in the sessions when we enter into a different state and space. When it's not just kind of talking, when it's not talking about the problems or this, that and the other, but when it's actually, we step forward, we open to the heart's voice, to the womb's voice, to the soul's voice. The vibration raises. What we can see and feel, our capacity to see and feel and sense is so much bigger. The information that wants to come in on all different planes from all different beings and deities and qualities is much easier to feel and to read and to receive their medicine and their support, and then to keep expressing and speaking and honouring and beautiful within the women's circles, because we have this instant feedback of others hearing, receiving, calling out the deliciousness of our soul's voice. This is such medicine. This is such medicine. This is such medicine. We are the ones. We are the medicine. We are life coming to transform itself into freedom. Mother has been calling, Great Mother has been calling, inviting us into a deeper and deeper recognition of our own power, magic and truth. And now is the time for us to speak up. Even if we're scared, even if we don't know what we have to say, even if we don't know what we're going to say, even if we don't know what we do say will be accepted, approved of, allowed. We say it anyway because we must. The consequences of not are getting greater. We feel the closed inness, we feel the disconnection, we feel the dissonance, the sluggishness, the density, and we feel the difference when we speak. We stand up, we feel brighter, we feel more alert, we feel more in life. Now is the time. Now is the time. If you feel called to connect with me, to come to the women's circles, to work with me privately, just get in touch. I would dearly love to hear from you. It's my great passion to witness and be supportive in the birthing of our true voice in the world. You can get in touch with me via my email in the description below. All my love.